Hi, I'm Luke Donald. I'm here at the Foundry in Atlanta, Mizuno's new testing facility. I'm going to walk you through my wedge setup. I have a 60, the Mizuno Pro, 6 degrees of bounce, dynamic gold SV400s, and I have a 54 degrees, same shaft, with 8 degrees of bounce, 54 degrees. And then I have a pitching wedge, so regular pitching wedge, the MP 241s. This is the blade, back to an X100 now in my irons with these. So only 3 wedges. I'm going to grab my 60. Really important club for me. Obviously a lot of my success came from great short game, great wedge play. I don't like a lot of bounce. I feel like I have good technique where I don't need it. And so I focus a lot of things in my technique to make sure that I'm returning the club with very little shaft lean. I think that's really important in terms of just shots around the greens. So you're using the bounce as much as possible. Just with some short shots, I like to open the face, get the ball a little bit more forward. As you say, clipping the sand, clipping the ground where there's just a minimal amount of divot. So that's sort of the things that I think about with my wedge play around the greens. Obviously my 54 degree sand wedge, a little bit less lofted. I can hit this up to about 110, 112 yards full. Again, I might use it around the green if I want the ball to roll out a little bit more. But this is a really handy club. Third shots on par 5s, maybe some short par 4s. Just being dialed into the distance, how far it goes, understanding how far it goes. Is really, really important. So work a lot on creating good spin, not too much high launch, controlling the spin when it hits the ground, and controlling the distance through that. Yeah, I feel a lot of players, a lot of pros would have 4 wedges. I've only gone with 3. I feel like I practice a lot at home, those awkward in-between yardages. So I'd rather have a rescue club or 3-iron or something, you know, more in the upper where the clubs go further, and sacrifice one of the wedges, because I feel like I'm good at controlling distance. Again, this full goes about 135 yards. There's quite a big gap between 135 and 112, but I spend a lot of time working on those in-between yardages. Well, I think it's good just to look at the divots that you're creating. Obviously in iron play, you want to hit down on the ball, you want to create a divot, you want to create compression. Look at the divot. If the divot looks a little deeper on one side, then you're probably going to have to adjust your lofts and your lies. And just so that's a good little simple way to kind of test that stuff out. Or come to the Foundry and they'll help you out.